I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Welcome to episode 10 of season 2 of Joseph Carrillo Live Talk Show. The first season had 22 episodes, and this is season 10 of these. Episode 10 is second season. So basically, that's like 32 episodes. It's so much work to do all these episodes, but welcome to season 2, episode 10 of Joseph Carrillo Live Talk Show. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous ALIST celebrity. Things get very sci-fi, and this show already showed some blueprints of other sci-fi things that happened a year ago. Things have just been way too overloaded with developers like John Sobrato, Barry Swenson, all kinds of political pranks, political attacks. Frankly, Chris County. Oh, I sang perfect at Ricky's pool party. It was about a year ago. A couple years ago, I sang perfect. It was a Central Apartments with at Cat Alley and Shayna, and I sang perfect at that pool party. I'd like the rookie to know. But welcome to season 2, episode 10 of Joseph Carrillo Live Talk Show. Barely up and running on limited equipment because hackers from Blackwater are after me. Anyway, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Happy Friday, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.
there, California drivers. I'm Sequoia the Bear. It's unbearable to not have auto insurance. But I've got good news. If you qualify, you can get low-cost, reliable car insurance backed by the state. Signing up's a breeze, and being covered is sweeter than honey. Visit mylowcostauto.com or call 866-602-8861 today and get rolling.
3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world-famous A-list celebrity. I'm attempting to make episode 10, season 2 of Joseph Carrillo Live. For now, I have 22 episodes of season 1. I have 9 episodes of season 2. I'm working on the 10th episode, so almost half the next season. But there was some stuff. I was really hacked the last week, so I'm doing like a blow test, the show. Not sure how it's going to work because I've never done one of these before, but just cheers. Happy Monday. Let's see how it goes. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world-famous ALIST. I didn't get it. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world-famous ALIST. So there's this thing that I'm going to show you. I want to talk first because it's going to take a while to load this stuff. So like everything's been rigged lately because I'm a total jinx. And I guess stuff gets rigged easy that way. No one really explained anything that could go wrong. They didn't explain that you needed a degree. Otherwise, just keep running for mayor 7 years ago, because if you make an album, you need a degree. Unless it's just an album you're going to get elected mayor with, like a spoken word album, like Jimmy Sanders. Yeah, so the GPU is a problem, graphics processor unit, but I think I just keep talking, that's not an issue. Happy Monday, by the way. I'm just trying to figure out this thing. It's a really high-level thing that maybe something went haywire with. I hope the audio didn't go out. They hack audio a lot. It's DRM. So they might hack the audio. Oh, yeah. They didn't hack the mic audio, luckily. Okay? Unless it was too high there. Luckily, they did not hack the mic audio, and that's what we need until I do my first test. So, normally the ways blow tests work, there's takes. So take 1, take 2, take 3. It could be just like the feature films that go up to 22 takes or maybe 40 takes. I don't know. Oh, it's not like the feature films, but yeah, just doing a test. Never had this happen before. I just been severely hacked the last few weeks. But anyway, cheers. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous ALIST. I didn't think watching episode 10 of season 2 of Joseph Carrillo Live. So first season had 22 episodes. So that means it's almost up to 32nd episode. 31st episode was episode 9. So I'm still working on getting stuff to show. There's been a lot of tricks. No one explained why when I made the music album From Hell in 2018, they would be mad at me for singing Too Perfect. I really don't understand the singing Too Perfect part where everyone's mad at me, and I'll never understand it. Maybe I'm competent trial, maybe I just learning disabled, but I'll never understand it. I don't know if it's learning disabled or incompetent trial or what it is, but I'm just doing a test on the stuff now because I've been hacked like crazy. And to be honest, I'm using my own equipment because creative to me, it sounds like I thought I had my own studio. I don't have 22 employees. It's like there's something's really weird here because when you perform in public, you perform in public without any extra shit. Now, performing is a piece of cake, but when you involve like marketing, editing, that kind of stuff, it becomes haywire. So the piece of cake part, they do perfect. It's like, make acapella great again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The hard part is the marketing and sales, or the business end, which they really mad at me for, because they thought as an Asperger's, suspend a gauche special ed, all I could do is what they say. So they thought that I go to gauche carpentry. Well, no, I got to kill someone instead of doing carpentry. I'm not going to fix their fuck GS carpentry. And the thing is, they're getting mad because I keep removing their fake ads, and they're getting really pissed with that. Hopefully the show works, but yeah, I'm not sure when to switch to presidential thing, because it's a dry-run test. It's like just, all emergency costs, how do you make sure the show might go on? So it's like, I'm flooded, overloaded, not sure what's happening. I hope my mom gets well. Hopefully she will after this spell, thing with educational system. Education, get an education. They won't give a fuck about you, don't. And so I'm doing this dry runs just to get my show on, because they keep sabotaging it from the university, and I guess education hates me because they think I'm not educated. So the whole thing is just trying to advertise through it, and a lot of times it's so hard for them to do that they just, I'm not sure what's going on right now, but I think I'm just testing lines here just to make sure it still works, because these guys just motherfuckers that think they could sabotage my work. This is work. It's a real news test, real work. Again, I don't care, they're going to sabotage it anyway, and I have to prepare for that. So I had to study like 8 different types of ways they could sabotage this, and they're doing it. They're doing it hard. So I got it. Okay, really, you don't have to use your own equipment unless they think I was on serious. I'm at a different level than most people. I just really trick up by this. Trusted Platform Module is actually an untrusted platform module. It's actually a Microsoft target module. And if you want to look at secure boot, it means Microsoft boot. So nothing's secure at Microsoft, everything's controlled. I'm just testing how much they're getting through the stream. It could go wrong. Just want to make sure you know. I'm just doing a test here. Never seen anything like this, really. So I'm just trying to test how long the shows could run. I don't like what they're doing, really, not. I hate it, because they have these tricks. So I might show you a video from my side with loads. Like, see, I have to see this. This other feature has to be on. Hopefully it's on. I don't know. But hopefully it's on, right? Or what could have went wrong? Yeah, so luckily it's on right here. And then I have to show you this other thing. They have a lot of tricks they do, you know. It's just really hard to, because I'm supposed to have a crew, and if you don't have a crew, they think you're a terrorist. So here's, I think. Hello, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous ALIST celebrity. I'm going to leak a lot of secrets today about trusted platform modules and even the chutes. So yeah, basically, okay, they probably think it's funny because I show Chacho's chute a lot, and they're probably thinking, what the hell is a chute? Yeah, it's funny. Like, what is a TPM? TPM is a trusted platform module invented by Microsoft, the one that Jim Gray worked for. Trusted platform module is a specialized chip designed to enhance computer security by storing cryptographic keys and other sensitive information. Acts as hardware-based security anchor, helping protect your system against malware and unauthorized access. Verifying entire hardware and software. What's interesting, though, is it doesn't allow Linux. It's a Microsoft thing. Secure Boot is a security feature in modern PCs that helps. It does this by verifying the firmware, bootloader, or boot components have not been tampered with using digital signatures. This helps ensure that only trusted software runs a secure type. So that's why the Linux people had trouble installing Linux. Microsoft Boot or Microsoft Secure Boot, which is common in computers now. This is my backup Linux laptop. It has Linux Debian. I have my pink one in my backpack here too, but I brought both of me because the cleaners are at my house. Just don't trust anyone, even the cleaners. I brought everything with me today, and last night when I went to all the nightclubs, I left both computers at home, the pink one and this one, because strange things happen. Things disappear. Oh yeah, because of the chutes. Okay, that's what I'm going to teach you next. So what is a chute? It's kind of weird. So it goes down to something like this. That's a Marathon Ramjet RJ40 40-yard dumpster compactor. The green part on top, I think, is the part I climbed out of when I was down one. But what that was last October, I think, the only time I remember, but it happened like a few other times where I didn't remember. But I guess I've always, when it's pushed away from the wall, the compactor doesn't start. Here's the diagram. So that's a Chacho's chute thing, but that's not, this could be any of them. But anyway, so the part you see looks like a chimney, it's just a top roof vent. Then there's a sprayer, which has like dumpster spray, like cleaner, and then each floor is the same. Sub-basement will have either a tri-sorter, dumpster, or compactor, and it looks something like what I showed you there. That's the big one. The smaller ones have smaller dumpsters or compactors. But so this sub-basement level, it's actually like 40 foot high, like the size of that would be where the garbage truck would come in, something like 3 stories high. And then so that's a for most. This example chute that goes down to one of these compactor things. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know what they are. So like this is my backup backpack, because my other backpack was found like purse size from one of those green things with the hydraulic fluids. Yeah, and the people after me, the fame mercenaries, they like my Black Beach Cruise, or that's how I started. I started with these e-scooters that I used to like, and they didn't want me riding them because I see Flora a lot, and this happened like a few years ago. So like right after we moved to San Jose, I tried out these scooters. I liked them because 3 beach cruisers disappeared before that. So 3 beach cruisers when I first moved to San Jose, then the e-scooters, 3 e-scooters. So the e-scooters, I found out they had the secret law that Heath Flora had, and I remember when I talked to Dan Pocrano a couple years ago for news on the e-scooter, he says you could ride the scooter, we just don't want kids riding it. But he says it's not a news story that Heath Flora, which is an assembly member, had a law that you had to be licensed to ride the e-scooters. In other words, you had to buy a car just to buy a scooter. So, because they want everyone owning a car, they don't want you riding the Black Beach Cruise or the bike was so bling, not the beep with the losers. No, they don't like that. If you say that, it's like saying, come and get me, Shoots. No, you don't mess with... Okay, so if I mess with the Shoots, it's a movie stunt. You don't want to... But yeah, now you know what the Chachos thing is. Chachos shoot, like you just see the choo-choo kind of thing. That's... Okay, so... and Trusted Platform Module, it's a Microsoft thing again. Now I'm going to do an advertisement right here. I'm going to advertise something. Debian Linux is a free and open universal operating system, and they have a download page. Just I want to show fans they could put the software on Flash and install it. But oh yeah, why does everyone have to be the same? Why do you have to go along with the government? And because they have fame mercenaries like Blackwater. Like there's this movie Grizzly Bear Heist about a Blackwater subsidiary called Grizzly Bear Handyman, and it's from Morgan Hill, California. The people from Morgan Hill, California really scare me, and I'm sure they know about these things again. Yeah. Okay, so you see, I don't get stage fright no matter what, you know, trash compactors, guns, nothing. I don't get stage fright. Most people get stage fright from tomatoes, rotten tomatoes. It's so funny. But I'm just trying to explain the way I love to perform. You know, it's like acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. So yeah, I guess, so I'm going to show you my website too. Here's the thing. So you see there's an education section, and says I'm homeschooled. Said I have performing arts degree, Master of Fine Arts. That's because it's required for my job. I used to have a job where you could actually be a special ed student and people still talk to you. It was basically when I was running for Morgan Hill Mayor when I lived in Morgan Hill, and I was running for mayor when I lived in Morgan Hill, and for some reason you perform at the debates without a performing arts degree. It's weird. So politicians are performers, but they don't have a performing arts degree. So it's like politician lets you be totally special ed, and they still don't beat you down for performing like they do if you're in performing arts. Like I'm a Wolf of Messiah celebrity with a 10-track studio album, a pop single, a talk show, and I have a movie in the making. So I'm just still busy. I'm going to make episode 10 of Joseph Carrillo Live pretty soon, but luckily episode 9 showed well last night, Friday night, and yeah, so yeah, I remember that time at Splash when a shoot couldn't get me, but it got my backpack. But yeah, so it's just like weird how these things, sci-fi, I guess that's why my talk show's sci-fi. But anyway, sci-fi stuff I'm trying to leak, and I know Jim Gray probably wouldn't like the Trusted Platform Module or the secure boot that stops people from using Linux. Microsoft is taking over the open source community because they want everything to be controlled by Microsoft instead of Linux or Debian or, you know, anything open. So I'm going to show you on my website, there's a store section too that goes to Zazzle, and I'm going to show you these cool, because I'm trying to promote my Wolf of Messiah Slutty brand. T-shirts, records, footballs, etc. 100% real, world-famous ALIST celebrity products endorsed by 100% real, world-famous ALIST celebrity, Joseph Carrillo. So just trying to figure out what's going on. See, Sky Entertainment Publishing I'm signed with, because, you know, when you don't know about music, you have to be a signed artist. It's the only kind of artist there is, because if you're not signed to a record label, they treat you like terrorists. So But I also do acting and modeling. I don't just do singing, I also do acting. So everything, it's very busy lately because of these political groups that are after me. Honest, I was homeschooled and I have a Master of Fine Arts. Otherwise they're gonna tag me for performing. I don't know how they could do that, but yeah. And I hate how sci-fi things are, and if you don't like things being sci-fi, then da 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 da. Okay. So, see how busy I am now. Very, 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 very busy. Promoting my Wolf Messiah athletic career. Make a cappella great again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Acting is work, modeling's work, performing is work, politics is work, and singing is work. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/JosephTheCelebrity, and also follow me on my main website, www.josephwcarrillo, as well as my backup website, www.josephwcarrillo.com. Cheers, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity, and again, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Yeah, this guy's so abnormality that they won't even do that, but it's true. It's that that much of an abnormality where they won't even explain what they're doing. It's been that way 7 years in a row. So last 7 years in a row, I guess I say I have no Jesus, because last 7 years in a row, no one talked. They were silent as death. But the thing is, I'm still trying to get stuff to broadcast, and they're trying to further broadcast to a whole different level. I love broadcasting, even if I can't view. So here's the thing. So let's see. Broadcast. Let's see how it's going. It's probably another test thing. Like I thought. Yeah. They want to sci-fi everything I do. But that one's cool. It's like Earth View behind the desk. So yeah, because I'm testing the blow test of this as a system, because I guess the problem is supposed to be my system, not theirs, because I guess they don't want to give me other tests with this. I'm not sure why. It's like maybe political prank. I don't know why. Normally you have a crew. You have like okay, so you normally have a booking agent and a handler, then a talent agent. So here's the thing. So it's like, I don't even have a booking agent, but that's probably what they want to show with these tests, because they have stuff blowing back on me. It's really blowing back. It's like, that's why it's a blow test. So I'm going to do another take probably tomorrow if this doesn't work. But the thing is, it blows hard, and oh shit. So this one, it gets really tricky, because even if you outperform the mainstream, which is what I'm doing, there's a lot of tricks. So it looks like they don't want this stuff happening, even though it's happening, but they just that's what I have to fix right now. I'm just busy. Cheers, happy Friday. I'm just the world famous study. So they're inside of me, so it's just like another layer, or a super layer of stuff that go wrong. Once it goes wrong, it really goes wrong, because if you have to edit, you have to bring this backup laptop, which is hard to bring, and these things, I'm not even certain. Happy Monday, but I mean, certain these things can work. It's like I'm just doing like random tests, blow tests. I'm gonna test the presidential scene early just to make sure it works. I'm not sure it'll work, but I want to test it because I've been hacked so much the last couple weeks. I'm not sure, but oh wow. Yay. Hey, just run for president. Yay. So it's just tests, because I just don't know what they're going to come up with. Yeah. And then after that, yeah. I don't know why they're doing that. It's like really weird. And then they can't find the other prop. I think I'm like in water because the way they run it, if you don't know your shit, they just attack you. I do know my shit, but I've been hacked hell over high waters. So I'm not sure how it's going to work because I'm just doing a dry run test. It could be like as many acts as you like, because wow. I don't know who's doing this. Someone should point them out. Please point them out if you know how. Oh no. I don't know why they're doing this. It's like another layer. They're trying to sabotage us like terrorists usually do. I think the Tea Party Republicans are terrorists or the gatekeepers, so we're just trying to figure out what the terrorists are doing. At least in this feed. Trying to figure out what the terrorists are doing, but I think the terrorists are so sophisticated. It's like they could rig anything because they're terrorists. What do you expect from terrorists? Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to run something. Wow. It might be kind of rigged. Because there's lines where I thought I saw it. If it's not there, it's rigged. Hi, Dive. Service here somewhere. Okay, I try to figure out how this works. So that's the whole thing. It's really hacked. And they can't do that before me. And they can't hack your before me. They can only hack your editing. That's the thing with perfect talent. So, cheers. I'm Just Real, the world famous ALIST study. Happy Monday. Trying to reverse engineer this machine. Hopefully some like journalists could help or something. It looks really rigged. Wonder what's presidentially rigged. What those group for president. Elected president, I'll be sure to give grants to all public access TV stations because we need more public access TV. And still straightening out these quirks that you know about. I'll probably look into those later tonight. Again, I'm Just Grill, the world famous ALIST site. Cheers. I'm Just Grill, the world famous ALIST site. Again, I'm Just Grill, the world famous ALIST celebrity. Cheers. Good night. Hello, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. I hope you like my season 2, episode 10 of Joseph Carrillo Live. Cheers, I'm Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity. Again, happy Friday. I hope the fame mercenaries don't get any rougher, but happy Friday. I am Joseph Carrillo, the world famous A-list celebrity.